everything scary. I'm GMHaunts, and today I am at my second local Spirit Halloween for the 2023 season. So, let's get inside. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Once again, Spirit Hollows Cemetery, Jack's Mausoleum, and as you can see, finally, we are here at another full ISE location. It has been a while since I've seen the full ISEs. Actually, it's been all the way back since Flagship, which is insane, but finally, full themes again. So here we are in the archway. Pretty Woman Leatherface, my favorite of Spirit this year, probably. Let's take a look. This one is actually set up really good. Very, very nice. Obviously, I had this guy from a couple weeks ago. Actually, no, it was a while ago now, before Flagship. But, wow, he actually is looking very, very nice at this store. Obviously, you have the trees as well. Haven't seen the trees assembled since Flagship. The gargoyles, very, very nice. Obviously, the archway sign, which I was able to pick up as well a couple weeks ago. And Stilts. Haven't seen him since Flagship either. He's looking great. Let's take a look at Stilts. It is so cool to finally see this guy again, because I do enjoy him a lot after seeing him at Flagship, and then I haven't seen him since then. So here he is. Take a look at that. You have the purple weeds in the archway, everything like that, but let's walk through the archway here into Jack's Mausoleum. Right off the bat, we have the Martian from Mars Attacks. Let's take a look. Obviously not the movie, the trading cards. I know a lot of people are saying this guy's licensed from the movie, but he is not. Actually, the main thing for that is because of his size. The ones in the movie are only around like 3 feet tall. This one's closer to 6 feet because he is from the trading cards. I believe they're from the 70s. I don't know an exact year. I'm not a Mars Attacks card expert, but there he is. Let's walk over to the side here of Jack's Mausoleum. Before we go through, obviously, we have the Widow over here, and again, I have said it at every store I've gone to this year, but the lighting in both Jack's Mausoleum and Mausoleum Row is insane. Look how awesome the blue and green looks on the Widow, but let's take a look right now. There you go. Okay, she's working good. The posing on the arms looks great. Very, very nice. But let's come back over here. 40 in the window into Jack's Mausoleum. You got the lighting on, all the flames, everything is looking very nice. Let's take a look first here at our friend Dagger Mike. Let's take a look. Let's turn to the side. There he is. Dagger Mike is looking very nice. You have all the plaques, the candles, everything we have gotten used to seeing in Jack's Mausoleum. And then, of course, the scary sitting scarecrow here. There he is. Never disappoints. Scary sitting scarecrow. Take a look at that face. Very, very nice. Obviously, the gargoyles, everything like that. The grim plaque in the arm. It is looking awesome. I actually am on the list for all of the animatronic plaques from Jack's Mausoleum at my other local store. So I'll have those at the end of the season. But there's the other 40 window. And then obviously we cannot forget about Slim on the back of Jack's Mausoleum here. Let's see. This one does not look bad. Actually, this one looks pretty decent. Not any major deformities on him. He also has a lot of hair, this one. Some of them have like no hair on there, but this one actually looks good. Take a look. Very nice, very nice. Moving over to this side of Jack's Mausoleum, or poor George, obviously the replacement for Heckles. Take a look at that. Again, the lighting looks great. Very, very nice. And I have actually been seeing that Heckles is making it to stores, the new ready-to-sell version of Heckles. So maybe he'll be at this store soon. And ladies and gentlemen, I am very happy to report that I have finally found my holy grail of shirts for the 2023 season. Boom, there it is. The Spirit Sam shirt. Obviously last year we saw the Ghostface Spirit shirt, and then this year the new license, or the new version of, or new rendition of the licensed shirts is the Sam version. Here it is, a whole stack of them, all different sizes. We'll be picking this up, of course, today because I've been looking for it for so long, and I finally found it. Obviously, the full design looks like that. Again, it's just a new version of the Ghostface, but instead with Sam on it. So I'm happy to finally been able to find this shirt after so long of searching for it. Now, this is something I am so excited to see. My second local store has the full Spirit Hollow Cemetery Mausoleum Row back ISE. Now, I'm so excited about this because I haven't seen the full back theme since all the way back at Flagship. Just like I said with the archway, I haven't seen the full Mausoleum Row for a very long time, and here it is. So very, very cool. Just taking a look at it. I will say something cool at this store is you can actually hear the atmospheric sounds really, really well because barely anyone is here right now, and when Eternal Rest is not screaming, you can actually hear, I'll let you listen for a second. Hopefully you can, now she's screaming again, but hopefully on camera you can hear that. The kind of ambient noise is very loud for Mausoleum Row at this store. As you can see, unfortunately, no hell spawn as of yet, so there's kind of just an empty spot, but still the awesome leaves, the Lord Raven tombstone. No immortal cage can hold his wings with the Spirit Star. Very nice to see this as the full ISE. Obviously, we also have Howling Spirit, another one I haven't been able to see since Flagship. And unfortunately, they do not have a step pad set up for him just yet, but he's looking awesome. Take a look at his face there, towering over Mausoleum Row. And of course, the Sinister Gothic Gargoyle as well. I just have to point out too, look at how awesome the green lighting looks on the mausoleum here. Obviously also the creepy tree. Haven't seen these fully assembled, like I said, since all the way back at Flagship. And I forgot how massive they are. They are very, very tall. Then the mausoleum walkthrough itself, which we'll take a look at in just a second. But of course, first we have Eternal Rest. Here she is. And her head is a little sideways, but still, she's looking good. She's looking good. Now, Darling Dolly, another great one for this season that I got. I think she might be she's definitely one of my most recent pickups for this season. Let's take a look. As you can see, she is already in the down position, but there you go. It looks like she's not resetting right now, but still, the audio is insanely loud. You got the LED still there, but unfortunately no animation at this very moment. Obviously another one of the awesome trees for Mausoleum Row. There it is, Spirit Hollow Cemetery Mausoleum Row. And then how could we forget about Gordo, one of my favorite for this season. I got him again a couple weeks ago. I'm not exactly sure when. It's all kind of a blur with all these all the Halloween going on, but let's take a look at Gordo here. He's looking awesome. Very nice, again, to see the full Mausoleum Row setup and to see Gordo in the ISE. But let's walk back over to the Mausoleum walkthrough itself with the cool little graphic, little logo design. Again, I love the architecture for Mausoleum Row. I'm so glad to be seeing it again. Like, I mean, just look at how cool this is, the whole cutout and everything for the ISE. It looks awesome. But then, obviously, you walk into the back part, then the main part of Mausoleum Row with Grave Watcher. First of all, she's already going off on sensor here, like she always is. So take a look at Grave Watcher. Again, those eyes, they look amazing. I think YJ knocked it out of the park with this flashback version of Grave Watcher. Very, very nice job from YJ, the manufacturer, for her. Here, we have the one and only Desmodus. Eternal Rest is still going off back there, but let's take a look at Desmodus here in Mausoleum Row. There he is. Desmodus never gets old. This guy is awesome. The animation is so good on Desmodus. You can take a look at that face right there. Booyah! There it is. And then obviously you also have the backdrop for Mausoleum Row. The lighting looks fantastic. I actually love how the green lights are actually going onto the ceiling. That looks awesome. Just creates a very cool vibe. It's also kind of dark in this store. You can see the lights are kind of a little bit dimmed because these are turned off. So Mausoleum Row looks awesome here at my second local store. But then obviously right in front of us here we have the Blackheart, another one of the pieces, the animatronics I got this year. I actually got this guy as one of my first spirit props of 2023 with heckles. So let's take a look at the Blackheart here. If he is, there we go. Oh, there's Ava. Ava's here. We got the Blackheart himself.
We shall roam.
The lighting looks insane up on the top there. That looks awesome.
Victim.
There you go. The Blackheart is looking phenomenal. Very, very nice. But let's walk again across Mausoleum Row here to the one of the main focal points of Mausoleum Row, the left side mausoleum. Count how many times I say mausoleum in this video with the doorway. So let's pull the gargoyle door knocker here with the spirit star. And here we go. The jumping spider. They actually have the black and red jumping spider set up in the doorway, in the mausoleum at this store. And then obviously only $49.99, which is the basically just permanent sale price for jumping spiders. But there he is. The spiders all over it, the green lighting. And these doors are gonna close up in just a second here. Again, there you go. The doors close up. And there's the spirit star on top of the mausoleum. And animatronic stock at this store is absolutely bonkers. I mean, there's so much here, and obviously there's even more over in that bulk stack over there. So we'll quickly go through it. Obviously the new 55-inch floor candelabra that's new for this season. Man's best friend Bubba returning. We have a Stilts here. We do have an Emma line, which is another fan favorite for the year. So they do have one of those. They have a young Crouchy. What do we have back here? Oh, the Empty Soul Girls on a swing. Not an animatronic, but still very cool. Grave Watcher, the returning little skelly bones. We have a Blackheart in box. This looks to be, yep, just regular sitting scarecrow. Some of the pose and stay, including the blacklight variant. Here we actually have Little Jack Carver. This is my first time finding a Little Jack Carver in box. Not a huge box for him, but it's kind of what I expected. So Little Jack Carver right here, in box only for this season. Down here, scary sitting scarecrow. Another Emma line right here, which is very tempting. I love Emma line. Here we have Pretty Woman Leatherface, obviously already have him. We have Howling Spirit in box, a Slim, and another very cool one. We have the Martian Warrior with the very cool looking box based off the trading cards. Some Ghost Swings, the flashback version of Ghost Swing. Dagger Mike in box there, and then actually Poor George. I actually did not see that. Poor George, and then that young Crouchy that we did already see, and a Straw Man. And that is just the first bulk stack. Let's head over to that one. Over here at the second bulk stack, we have another Pretty Woman Leatherface, yet another Slim, brand new in the box, a Straw Man, actually a Sandworm Groundbreaker from Beetlejuice, another Blackheart, another Bubba, some more pose and stay skeletons, another sitting scarecrow, yet another Poor George, another Bubba, and then over here, kind of a surprising one, a Nozzles in box. And this is shocking, or not shocking, but kind of surprising to see, just because this guy is not showing up. He's my favorite, obviously, of 2022, so excited to see him, but he is carryover most likely because he is definitely not at every store. Over here, we have a Widow, obviously very cool animatronic. Darling Dolly, new for this season. Another Poor George. Some stuffed dummies. Empty Soul Girl, Creepy Crimson Girl. Another original model sitting scarecrow. Another Dagger Mike. Another Howling Spirit, Swinging Witch, and then a Stilts in the box right here. And this is really awesome to see as well, because this store actually has the full set of new horror sidesteppers for this season, and I haven't gotten to see these in person yet until this time either, so this is my first time. Obviously, we have the new Ghostface sidestepper. Let's take a look at him here. He looks amazing. I love that they actually did the bloody Ghostface and not just the clean one. Obviously, that typical sidestepper animation there. The cloth is actually great because it feels like a costume, like one of the Ghostface costumes. Very nice quality, and then you have the knife, obviously, with some blood on there as well. But there's the Ghostface. Obviously, we also have the new Chucky sidestepper for this season, and I'll say, out of the three that are new for this year, I think this one has the best detail. I mean, just take a look at the face. For a sidestepper, that looks amazing. The paint job, the sculpt looks awesome. Even the clothing looks very, very nice. So we'll take a look at the Chucky sidestepper.
It's showtime.
Again, that typical sidestepper animation, but that's why they are sidesteppers. Audio is pretty good on this one. You have the Chucky packaging, obviously. Wow, he goes on for a while. But obviously down here we have the Sam Sidestepper, which is not new, but always love seeing him back in stores. And then finally, my favorite of the new horror Sidesteppers for this season, we have the Pretty Woman Leatherface to go with the Pretty Woman Leatherface animatronic, obviously. So let's get him going here and take a look. He is awesome. I love the chainsaw. The whole animation looks great. Again, a ton of detail for a Sidestepper. Look at how the eyes are painted, everything like that. Same audio with the animatronic, same packaging as the animatronic. He looks awesome. Again, for a Sidestepper, this is very, very impressive, and they actually do have 3 of him at this store. All right, so obviously we have the zombie babies, and I'm not gonna talk about Gutsy Gwen, even though I love her so much because I mention her in every video, but I do have to point this out, is that this store, my second local store, finally, they have Slay Time. This is my first time seeing Slay Time this season. Obviously, this is the flashback version, if you want to call it that, of Slay Time finally making a return for the 2023 season. You can see the tag, Slay Time right there, and my other store does not have her, I don't know, have them yet. So here they are. They actually have a bunch of them at this store. I think 4 it looks like. So here he is, Slay Time, the new for 2023 flashback version. Alright, so it's gonna wrap up the tour of my second local Spirit Halloween for the 2023 season, and like I said, I am so happy that I was finally able to find the Sam Spirit shirt. I have it. Finally, it took a long time of searching, but I did get it. So if you want this thing as well, and if you've been looking for it, just keep searching because I promise you will find it. But I guess, remember as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I'll see you later for more Spirit Halloween 2023 videos. Goodbye.